That we get to cover a first-time matchup for a pair of our local teams, but that's exactly what we get to do tonight. For the first time ever, the Horace and Cheyenne girls basketball teams meeting on the hardwood in a varsity battle. It's an Eastern Dakota Conference matchup. Horace in the midst of their first varsity season, while the Mustangs come in at 4th place in the conference right now. Both teams trading blows early. The first shot off the mark for Horace, but the offensive board gives them another chance. Kicked out to Megan Helmstad, and she drains the three-point shot. The Hawks take a 5-3 lead, but Cheyenne comes storming back. The pass is picked off in stride by Brenna Dick, and there's nothing between her and the basket but air and opportunity. Textbook steal and score ties us up at 7. Moving to the back half of the opening frame, Cheyenne with a 5-point lead, but Horace won't back down. Keely Sunday takes the feed at the top of the arc. Look at the spin move here. Sunday with the spin cycle and splits between 2 defenders, making this a 3-point game. But Cheyenne answers right back, working the ball around from deep range. Maya Metcalf pulls the trigger. It rattles all the way through. The Mustangs with a 23-15 lead in the opening half, and Cheyenne would keep that lead through the rest of this game. 92-69, the final from Horace High. Cheyenne has now won 5 games in a row. They play West Fargo on Thursday. The North Dakota men's basketball team in action on the road tonight, facing Western Illinois, and it's starting off on the right foot. UND up 35-33 in the first half. Matt Norman working back and forth in the post, finally puts it up, and the ball falls through. UND re-extending their lead. It's a 3-point game now with Trayson Eaglestaff looking for an open lane, and boy does he find one. Eaglestaff takes us all the way in with a teardrop off the glass. We've got a 5-point game. We go into halftime with UND leading 41-36. Heading into the second half now, Leathernecks grab a lead. Satne Sartsitse isn't going to let that stand, though. Look at this beautiful Euro step through traffic. We are tied up at 46. But this guy puts Western right back into it. Trenton Massner facing some tough defense. He's been a problem all day. Fadeaway rattles through. The Leathernecks roll from there. Leathernecks with a 12-point win, dropping the Hawks down to 7-14 overall. Sartsitse leading UND in both points and rebounds. Now Massner, I told you he was a problem. He had a monster day for the Leathernecks, dropping 46 points to lead both teams. That's a program record for Western Illinois. UND is now 1-7 in conference play. They've lost 7 of their last 8 games. They're going to be in Fargo later this week, facing the NDSU Bison on Friday night. Chance to turn things around against one of their biggest rivals. The Bison, of course, looking to keep their winning streak alive against UND as well. So
they had their own struggles earlier in the season, but they're kind of turning things around.
Exactly, and so it's going to be 2 teams, one looking to turn things around, one looking to stay hot.
All right, thanks, Devin.
I'm excited for it.
Stick around after.